Run when the rhythm's right. Go into the night. Throw until you're out of sight and you're out of my mind. Run when the rhythm's right. Go into the night. Floating as the river flows, easy as it goes to the ocean. So walk on by, I've got no reason to love you, but I do, I do, I do. So walk on by, I've got no reason to love you, but I do, I do, I do. Show me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. Promise me, but you never tried. Secrets in your eye, you go and run, I'll hide. Show me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. I don't ever wanna be crowned, just another prize. It breaks my heart, heart, breaks my heart, 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 breaks my heart, 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 breaks my heart, 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 breaks my heart. Breaks my heart, breaks my heart, breaks my heart, breaks my heart. Promise me, but you never tried. Secrets in your eyes. Show me colors of the sky. All I see is gray. Lost me when you lied. I never wanna be crowned, just another prize. It breaks my heart, my heart. Lost in the midnight blue, shadows of the moon. Here with open arms for you, feeling something so new. Said with me you'd reach the sun. Oh, but we were so young. Love me till the summer's done, but keep me in your heart. So I hold on. So walk on by, I've got no reason to love you, but I do, I do, I do. So walk on by, I've got no reason to love you, but I do, I do, I do. Show me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. Promise me, but you never tried. Secrets in your eyes. You go and run, I'll hide. Show me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. I don't ever wanna be crowned, just another prize. It breaks my heart. Colors of the sky, breaks my heart. All I see is colors of the sky, but all I see is colors of the sky. Colors of the sky, but all I see is colors of the sky. But all I see is colors of the sky. Colors of the sky, but all I see is colors of the sky. All I see is colors of the sky. to the ground now, and somehow I feel like you don't know me. Shook me to the ground now, I don't even know how. Brought me to a life that you never showed me. Coming from a locked up ghost of yourself, but you're coming from the light. There's more to you than you ever thought there was. Yeah, you're coming from the light.
All right. Hello, friends. This is Resorty Stream.
Now we push the top left button.
Hi.
Hello. Welcome to.
There you go.
Uh,
Get in the camera a little bit. Get in there a little bit.
Tough.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in a chair. I never sit in a chair. Hello, everyone, and welcome to an exciting duo stream, co-stream. What do you want to call it?
I don't know.
Two streamers for the price of one.
Oh, it's a collab.
A collab. It's Resorty X Noms.
That's right. That's right.
That's nice. Hello, Laszlo. Good seeing you. Jim, sorry to read you're not feeling so well, but good to have you here with us. Happy lurking, my friend. Thank you for being with us. HPG, hello. Would you like to say some hellos also?
Yeah, hello. Oh gosh, there's so many people here.
Yeah, welcome to my life.
Okay. Hello.
We need piano music. Would you mind taking the mouse and going to the upper screen to the far right-hand corner? Is the mouse too hot for you?
It's a little.
In that case, at the top of the mouse, there's an up and down click. Click down a little bit.
Right here?
Yeah, exactly right. And so that'll lower the DPI movement.
Oh,
is that better
that's
for you?
too slow now.
Okay, in between.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
So the
All
the volume mixer on the far right side. All right, if you see the pretzel one.
Oh, yes.
If you move that up to about halfway up. There you go. We now have background
Oh,
music.
background music.
Hi, Dr. Cool Jedi.
Oh, look at that. Somebody did something. Dr. Cool Jedi subscribed. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Cool Jedi. Hope it's going well for you. This is Noms. I'm Resorty. We are here and we are live. And there's background music now, and that's pretty darn cool. So what game are we playing today, Noms?
The Chance of Senar.
Oh, Noms. Do you want to do it just one time the way you want to do it?
No, I've been told that it's annoying.
Oh, no. I'm the worst.
Ooh, look. Brian Rye. Also subscribed.
Bryn Rye, another search one.
Has subscribed for 3 months.
3 total months.
3 months.
Thank you so much, my friend. If you want to, you can also read it up there. It's your choice. There are two places to use it. So the black elements, yeah. So that runs from bottom to top.
Ooh. Zero Fate.
Zero Fate, thank you much indeed for the Prime sub. We appreciate it. All this generosity, and we're just getting started.
All right.
Isn't there so much to look at simultaneously?
There is.
Yeah, I didn't say that Nom's annoying. Would you like to do it just once to amuse and delight for story time? So the name of this game is
Chance of Senar. Oh, and you want me to say it like Chance of Senar.
Exactly. And so it is the sound of a goat. And this is adorable and fun. But I think what I said is, let's do it a few times, but not literally all stream long, because after a little while, that could possibly get annoying, especially to viewers who are sleeping. That's what I said. And I think, do we agree with this? Do we agree that the goat sound might get annoying? I don't know.
I don't know. Sometimes other things happen while I am sleeping that might annoy me, but I don't. I just live with it.
All right.
Is this a lovely mug?
It's a very nice mug.
Yeah.
What's the story of that mug?
Yeah, students. A student at my last school made it, and I bought it, and her name is on the bottom. Haha. I think this is actually her unmarried name. I think she changed her name after she got married, I think.
Delightful.
Yeah, lovely mug, yes.
Is that the one who invited you to her wedding?
No.
Okay. I see. Hey, Darby Cat, thank you for the resubscription. Also, new streamer finally. Oof. Big oof right there, but thank you for the generosity. As I said before, if you're tipping or subscribing, you may say any nasty thing you want to.
Pit People Guy says that I can goat all I want. And Pepper says more goats, more better.
In that case, I did not have a good sense of what the people want. Noms,
Two people want more goats, that's all.
Cool.
Okay.
So how's it going? Tell me some stories about this and that. Tell me some stories about what kind of things have been happening in life. How you feeling?
Last night I went to I was invited to accompany one of my colleagues to a what's called a Bonenkai here.
Bonenkai. What's that mean?
Bonenkai. It's like a end of year celebration party wrap up gig shindig
Yeah.
that a lot of workplaces do here at the end of the year. It's to like thank everybody for all of their work this past year and to celebrate accomplishments of this past year and to look toward the next year. And yeah. There were fewer speeches this year. That's a good thing.
How long was it last time?
I don't know. I just remember there were like 5 or 6 people in a row giving speeches last time.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like there were fewer people this year giving speeches, or maybe it was just last year. I think we were near the very front of the room, so it was like you had to pay attention to the speeches, where we were midway this year and there were plenty of people kind of like having their own side conversations.
That's awful.
I mean, if you had to go to this every year of your life for 30 years and listen to the bureaucrats go wah, 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 wouldn't you also be like, oh my God, I haven't seen you in so long, so let's talk about this thing. Yeah, my daughter is doing this, and then, yeah, but she's nah. Like, wouldn't you?
I mean, listening to prattling on blah, 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 blah about daughters and such.
Well, or whatever your interests are.
I
Be
see.
like, well, how's your stream been going? Blah, 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 right? Whereas somebody's like, and once again, I would like to thank all of you for your very important contributions for the glory of our fine company.
I see. I understand that it's not the most riveting of content, but I think if I'm invited to go to a place where speeches are happening, I try very hard to engage in the speeches.
Yeah,
Because it feels
I do
like,
too.
it feels rude, I guess.
Yeah, someone is trying hard.
Exactly.
Someone
right.
worked hard on
Someone
that.
worked hard and put it together.
yeah.
I just sit there and I nod along. Now, you said, how would I feel if I were invited to this? I don't speak Japanese, but nonetheless, I would stare ahead and smile and nod and take my cues from people around me. It is time for clapping and so on. But there you go.
Yeah, I mean, it does have an open bar, so people were getting progressively more drunken throughout the night, it seems like. So that might have had something to do with the lapse of attention.
Possibly.
Yeah.
You said, though, that there's a particular tradition at this thing that you enjoy, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, first it starts with a little toast, like, oh, thank you all for this year, kanpai, right? And then there's like speeches. There's like a little food bar. You walk around the food bar, speeches. But then there's a clap. There's a communal clapping. Yeah. And so this one they do the single clap. Although I did talk to my colleague afterwards about she likes the triple claps.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this one just does a single clap, and so it's like, okay, well, everybody, just to celebrate the year, we're all going to do a single clap together. Okay, and then like the man had to like put his things down, but then like because he was holding the mic.
Right.
So he had to put the mic down in a way that like he could still talk into it and still clap, and that was kind of funny. But then he was like, "Okay, now everybody, and go."
That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah. And then everybody after that goes.
Yeah. But the big communal clap to indicate that we are doing this thing together. We are present together.
Yeah. I told my colleague how much you like things like that.
I do. The propaganda rallies work well with me, thank you.
Yeah.
I like singing together. I like clapping together. I like engaging in communal rituals.
Yeah. Cyber Oracle asks if these claps call the attention of the spirits. I don't know. I don't actually know the background of the clapping.
It sounds possible because, as you might well know, the temple routine involving the bowing and the clapping and the ringing of bells and the throwing of money does include clapping so the spirits notice you. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't doubt if it's a Shinto tradition.
It could be, because there's a lot of, like, when people start a new company, or if you do, like, a building grand opening, or, like, a groundbreaking, there's always, like, these very Shinto rituals that are fortuitous, or, what's the word? Auspicious. I was thinking benevolent, but
Yeah, I know to be there
auspicious.
somewhere.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
yeah, very good, very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said also that the attitude at the end of the year here
Oh, yeah.
feels very different
It's very nice.
than in the United States.
very
Would you mind
nice.
explaining the difference there?
Yeah. So last year was the last working day of the year, as Monday is Christmas and New Year's is coming up hot thereafter.
Yep.
So a lot of people had taken a lot of days off already, but towards the end of the year, Christmas is not big here. It's more like go out to dinner with your sweetie day or something like
Like
that.
St. Valentine's Day.
Yeah. But the end of the year is a big deal. So people will come around on the last day of their work, and they'll come around and they'll say, well, thanks for all of your work this year. I enjoyed working with you, and let's do a good job again next year. Have a nice holiday.
Yeah, when you say people here, you mean basically everyone, right?
Yeah. Most people who might know you will come around like as they're leaving the building.
Yeah, so it's not just the manager, but it's the person who works in another office possibly. And they'll come by and
Yeah.
give you a sort of like laudatory speech.
Yeah. I think it's a very lovely way of like wrapping up the year.
Yeah.
And then like looking forward to the next year.
And you said
Yeah.
that because here we don't really celebrate Christmas, it's not part of the Japanese calendar other than this romantic holiday, there isn't that immediate stress of, oh God, I gotta go buy presents. Oh no, I gotta make a giant road trip. But
Yeah.
instead, it's you go home and it's time for a break right away.
Well, some people still have to make a giant road trip, right? So
Sure,
some
sure.
people will visit like their parents or their like in-laws or their grandparents over this break.
As
And so
complete-
for them, I think it is a little stressful. Like the other day I was talking to one of my colleagues who just got married this year. And I said, "Oh, so are you doing anything over break?" And he said, "Well, I think he is going to. No, he can't go visit his grandparents this break, and so he definitely has to do it like next year during Golden Week."
Yeah.
But he was talking about, oh, it's such a long trip.
Yeah. How far is it?
I mean, I think it's like Osaka or somewhere that way.
So it's not very far.
it's not that long. I
Absolutely.
don't remember where he said it was. Anyway, it seemed like a ways. I mean, nothing in this country is super far. That said, it's like a 10-hour trip to go to like
The far north.
yeah, or where I'm from.
True. Because you're not on a direct line to a big fancy city.
Well, I mean, it is a Shinkansen. You can take a Shinkansen there, but it's still going to take
I did not know that.
a while,
Yeah.
like half a day. Or
Yeah, I mean, nothing compared to flying back to the States, I suppose.
No.
'Cause I believe I told my father that we were trying to get back to the U.S. once every 6 months or so. That was initially the truth. We believed that. But now we've not been back at all in like a year and a half.
Well, my salary is worthless now. Like, I don't know, maybe we can buy a plane ticket?
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it is the case that the economy has not been friendly to us for sure.
A lot of
So-
people have said, I'm not traveling. Like, even since last year, people have been like, I'm not traveling outside of Japan because it's the exchange rate is so unfavorable.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean there's been huge tourism into Japan, perhaps
Oh,
even
yeah.
too much, because of the same thing.
yeah.
Let me tell you, asks, in Japan it's KFC for Christmas dinner. What is it in the U.S.? I think I grew up with ham, though I'm not certain on that. I know that some people do turkey, which is the origin of the KFC in Japan thing, because some English guys were looking for their Christmas turkey. Turkey doesn't really exist here. It's a very unusual bird to grow. And so they got chicken from Kentucky Fried Chicken instead and mentioned it to the manager, and it became a nationwide phenomenon.
Yeah.
Or so the story goes.
One of the speakers yesterday night actually sounded, he looked like Colonel Sanders. I leaned over to my colleague and I'm like, oh, that man looks like Colonel Sanders. And then he proceeded to sing Beethoven's Ninth.
Like in passing, just a ha ha ha?
Well,
or he
he's-
sang the Freuden?
Yeah. I think it was like, in celebration of our lovely year, I hope you will indulge me and let me sing a little bit of da 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 da. I don't know if he's like some sort of trained singer or something. And then yeah, good. Yeah, Ode to Joy.
Daughters of Elysium.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's ridiculous. You didn't tell
Yeah.
me this story. I love that so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said that the Japanese people seem much more comfortable with public singing
Yeah.
than Americans do.
Yeah, and the Ode to Joy is, I mean, it's popular worldwide, but I remember hearing about it. Like, I think it was in the music books that I received from the Japanese Ministry of Education when I was a kid.
Yeah, you said that at least when you were younger, the powers that be in Japan had a tremendous fascination with so-called classical music of Europe as perhaps the high point of musical culture. Yeah, and so it makes sense that you would be taught that. Oh, fascinating.
Yeah.
I have one question for all of you collectively, if you don't mind. How is the audio? We changed some audio settings because Noms is in the driver's seat today. I'm off here in my little sitting down, facing the wrong direction, but that's okay. Is it too loud on me, too quiet on her? It's all about the same.
Micro Soap says, sounds good.
Audio's great, very good.
New Hampshire says,
New Hampshire
says audio's great. Oh, audio sounds great. Audio seems fine. No differences noticed. Audio is fine. Oh, lovely. It's a bit crunchy.
I don't know what audio being crunchy means exactly.
Isn't it like a little bit blurry?
It's getting too loud then.
That's what crunchy.
Yeah.
I've heard crunchy.
Yeah, so I think it shouldn't be able to peak, but if it's peaking, that's pretty darn bad. But a lot of A+, a lot of balance is good. Hey, thank you all for the very good help there. Yeah, we didn't have time to test the audio. We just changed some things and pushed go and hope for the best. I have a bit of an echo. Yeah, so the area I'm talking from does not have anti-echo pads, and I'm talking into a wall that is also non-echo padded. Usually I talk directly into echo pads, but I'm in a different spot there. But hey, thank you. I really appreciate all the generosity and the feedback there. It'll be back to normal soon. But I'm really glad you're here, Noms.
Thank you.
A lot of us have been looking forward to this, I think.
I would like to go back and talk about food on Christmas. So, I think I might have grown up with ham, but it might also, Christmas dinner may not have been a big thing in my home. But we did always go to, like, the big city, to the Japanese market to try to get some sashimi.
So
that was always like a special thing on New Year's.
So I remember that your parents often made sushi themselves. Not often, but sometimes they'd sushi themselves.
Like once a year we would go, because we lived in the Midwest, once a year we would go to the place that would actually have, this is like pre every grocery store in the world having sushi. Okay. We would go and get like a slab of sashimi. And then you slice that up and you eat it, and oh so good.
That's so nice.
Yeah. It's crazy to think how hard that was to get a hold of when I was a kid, and how much easier it is now.
Well, certainly in Japan it's very easy for us, but yeah, even in the U.S.
It's gotten so much easier.
Yeah, I guess raw fish is available in lots of places in the U.S., but you have to often cook it because it's not been treated for sushi making.
Yeah, but even sushi fish, sashimi is more broadly available than it used to be.
Absolutely.
And here, you walk into any little corner store and there it is sitting there being all raw.
Yeah, it's weird. If we were to invite friends to come here and hang out with us, and we said, oh, I wanted to introduce you to a special dish of Japan. It's called sushi. No one would be impressed because pretty much everyone's had the opportunity now to have it. So the loss of like regional cultural food. There are still regional foods here that are not served generally in the U.S., but they tend to taste unappetizing to the American palate.
Yeah.
So,
one, I would like to call out Nubby Tubby's a pun there.
What, that raw fish is rare?
It's rare.
That's right. That's great.
Yeah.
A great pun.
Yeah.
I doubt it's intended, but I like that very much.
Really?
Who knows?
And then, yeah, the thing about the loss of regional food culture, I wonder if it's also just that the U.S. sucks in everything because it's an immigrant nation.
Sure.
So it just like, all of your foods belong to us.
Well, part of it, I think, is there isn't a substantial, like, American cuisine. There's various meat dishes, I suppose, and, like, the lasagna, the casserole.
Hamburger.
Yeah, various meat dishes. But I don't think of it as being, like, especially fine or carefully made
Pork
food.
tenderloin. Pork tenderloin. The sandwich with the tenderloin is so much bigger than the actual bun.
Yeah.
That's very American.
Yeah, it's possible that, as so much else in the United States, I'm unable to identify it as being uniquely American because I either don't take part in it or it's just the obvious thing. I don't know. I think of various meat dishes as being like English food that's been made in the U.S. also.
Yeah, I think of like American cuisine as probably things that originated elsewhere, got brought to the U.S. and then got like, there was a U.S. twist. Like we made it bigger or greasier or we deep fried it.
So
State fair food.
I bet that is uniquely American, or that's like the origin. Like, maybe not. I mean,
Remember the Korean thing that we had
That's right.
earlier last year?
One of the dishes we were most excited to have when we came here was this deep fried cheese. It was like a hunk of cheese on a stick that's battered and then deep fried. And it was not good.
It's not just that. You forget the big reason why I wanted to try it.
Why's that?
It is not just battered. After it is battered, it is rolled in little French fries and then deep fried. So you have a deep fried stick of cheese that has little French fries all over it. Shall we show them a photo? How do we show them a photo?
Okay, so you push the upper, so on the stream deck, put the not quite that. Go over left one. Yes, we say then Hello Fritz when you push it.
Hello, Fritz!
Very good.
What a cutie.
Now you want to do Alt Tab. So Alt and then Tab is here, and I'll pop up on this screen. Oh gosh, okay, just push it once. Push it once, or hold down. Hold down. There we go. Why is it going through this? May I have it? How do I do this usually? You just push it once, but hold down Alt still.
Okay.
And then I'd like you to click on the far right middle new tab there. Hey, there we go. And now you type in wherever you want to type in, and it'll then come up on
I would like
screen.
to run a search for, what is it called? It's Korean, and it is cheese stick. I don't know why I'm typing like an old man. Cheese stick fried.
We'll see.
With potatoes. There you go. Yeah. Okay, let's do Google Images. Yeah, Dog
There they
Costco.
are.
Yeah, it's like this. They're like this.
And if you want to, you can then right-click on it and do Open in New Tab, and then you can zoom in and so on. Whichever one seemed right to you.
It's a nice open in new tab.
Yeah.
Oh, I know how to do right-click. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I am a Mac user, my friends.
And then you go ahead and click on Korean Fried Cheese Stick, the new tab there.
And a new tab.
Excellent.
And look at that, y'all.
There you go.
Look at that.
And we see what it's made with. They have the ingredients down there. Behold! It is cheese, and we didn't have with hot dog.
Ours, yeah, you can have one that has a hot
giant
dog.
block of cheese and mustard apparently, and then French
I think
fries.
you dip it in mustard.
Yeah.
Yeah. See? And then you can cut that. So we went to the Koreatown of Tokyo.
Which is upsettingly busy because, man, young people, especially young women, have such fascination with Korean culture here, the Korean idols and so on.
Look, you can now get this at Costco.
I'm sure. And in some measure, it was busier there than any place I had ever been in Tokyo. And we've been at the really big, busy train stations at that point, but it was cheek and jowl, chest to chest, all of us through. What's going on, Noms?
I don't like how it's pulling on the mouse, so I just fixed it.
Good job. And it was just ridiculously busy. And so we went to Koreatown and found 4 or 5 of these little vendors.
See? Extra crispy. Potato chunks.
Would you continue your story?
Yeah. So
please.
we found some of these people. It was super, super busy, so we just picked one, and then we got one of these with no
Meats.
sausage in the middle.
Yep.
And it was a little much. It was just a little too much. It was like basically a cheese stick with potato fries around the outside, and yeah.
Yeah, I think the first bite was interesting because novel. But I think then it became an absolute slog to eat through the rest of it.
It wasn't an absolute slog.
An
that's a
absolute
little
slog
overstatement.
to eat through the rest of
But
it.
can I just point out that this package that you can buy at Costco, I can't read Hangul, but that probably isn't. But look at this. Look at the insignia, the logo of the brand.
Han Chef.
Chef. Korean cuisine, but I mean, he looks vaguely a little bit racist, but I can't tell from this angle. But his eyes might be a little bit too slitty, slanty. Let's find other packaging.
Pardon me for just 1 second. Friends, an ad break is coming right now. It'll be 3 minutes of ads. Now, do you want to talk through this first one, or do you want to do a little crossword as your call?
I want to talk through it.
Okay, we're talking through it.
I am too obsessed with Han
So,
Chef.
3 minutes of ads, then we'll be back. Probably before
Korean
too long with playing some video games. So
food.
thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Also, my face is oddly green.
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that, friends. Oh, look at this.
I mean, maybe he's just very tired. Or maybe a very bright light is being shown in his face.
Or maybe he's just like being chill. Maybe he's being chill, right?
He's got a little bit of the good.
Oh, he's being chill because Asian people are so like at one with everything.
At one with the one? I like
yeah.
it. I like it.
Is this man Han Chef? He better not be.
He's Han. Yeah.
He better not. He better not be like the guy.
He might be the guy.
Is he the guy?
I mean, he has similar eyebrows to the guy.
He is founder of restaurant. Oh, this is still a little bit too hot for me. There we go. Oh, now that's too slow. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm gonna go fill up my coffee mug.
Okay.
I'll be back in just a few minutes.
Okay.
It's all you. There are questions for you in chat there also.
Questions for me.
Yeah, so you have to find a way to chit-chat
I'm
and
like,
engage.
but let's look at the interwebs. Okay, yeah.
Back in a moment.
All right, now bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Oh gosh, standing up from here is a little rough. Stay up here is a little rough.
There's a lot of questions here. Hello, Fritz. Da. Yeah, I think earlier we were talking about how On a Stick might be particularly American. It might be. Oh, summer half cheese and sausage. Oh gosh. Every time you all talk, the entire chat moves. How did the young women of Japan react to BTS enlisting in the Korean military? I don't know. I think BTS is big here, but there's a bunch of other K-pop bands that I feel are very, very big. And so I don't know whether BTS, like, by virtue of having become, like, worldwide famous, is now, like, whether Japan is over it now. But K-pop is very, very big here. And Korean language is really big. So a lot of people are currently learning Korean, and my understanding is that there are a lot of similarities between Korean and Japanese. So Korean isn't too difficult for Japanese speakers to learn, and vice versa. So like I think a lot of K-pop bands like BTS actually release songs that are in Japanese because the sounds are similar enough that they can sing in the other language pretty well. But yeah, Korean's super popular. People eat more salad, please. Yeah, I think we should eat more salad. What we usually end up doing is we buy all of the ingredients for a lovely salad, and then we never make it. But there's a Japanese chain of salad bowl places, which is the equivalent of, what is it, Sweet Green in the States. It's very similar, and they are delicious. They're delicious, and they'll give you 2 tubs of dressing with your salad, and it's quite good. Okay. I Am Dar has subscribed. Oh yes, we are partying because Resorty is gone. I can't put his slippers on top of my slippers like I did last week because I think he took his slippers with him, unfortunately. You have Johnny's, which is a J-pop group. Yeah, Johnny's, I bet it's from Johnny's Entertainment, which has been plagued with scandal the past 6 months, and I think they've just recently renamed the company in an attempt to rebrand themselves a little bit, but I think Johnny's Entertainment has, like, owns, I don't know, manages, controls so many of the big J-pop groups here. I don't really listen to J-pop, so I don't really know anything about it, but there's a lot of people at work who are really into J-pop and so know so much about it and know all of the things. Who's big in Japan? I don't really know who's big in Japan. I wish I did. But somebody said, Nubby Tubby said BTS, aespa, AKB48. There's so many there's like blah 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 48s. When Resorty and I did a trivia tournament earlier this year, it was like, what is the name of the girl idol group out of this town? and it was like something 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 48. It was like different letters 48. Exile, honestly, they both like K-pop and J-pop based on people you have met. Yeah, there's a blah 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 48 based on the region. Yeah. Yes, Tom Waits is great. Tom Waits is very great. Let's see. Are K-dramas popular? Yes, they are so incredibly popular here, and I have watched none of them. I've watched one or maybe a half episode of Hospital Playlist, which I heard was very good, and because I like Grey's Anatomy, or at least I did like Grey's Anatomy until like season 14 or something, I watched it, season something. I tried to watch Hospital Playlist, and it was just, I don't know, I probably didn't give it enough time because I only watched like part of one episode, but it was just a little bit slow to me. But somebody at work was telling me about like they are saving some K-drama to watch until break so that they can binge all of it. And I guess they're all kind of like romantic or something, because yeah, this is the colleague I went to the Bonenkai with last night. She was saying that she is waiting to watch. But I like everybody looking at our Google search results. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Okay. Oh boy, so confusing. Yeah, but she's been waiting to binge this particular K-drama. I don't know. She told me the name. I don't remember it. Something about romance. I kept watching Grey's Anatomy for about 10 seasons longer than you did.
So, do you remember the joke I told you about Grey's Anatomy recently? That it's...
I'm sorry, I'm reading about the Tom Waits version of Temptation.
We can't play music on stream.
Oh, okay, well...
I can't have my stream band cover.
I will try to remember to listen to this
Sure
later.
enough.
If it is the song that I am thinking of, yeah, that's going to be pretty amazing. Yes.
Hello, I'm Dark,
Speak.
good seeing you. Speak, I will now speak. The joke I heard recently is that Grey's Anatomy is just One Piece for white women.
Yes, that's a good
Oh,
joke.
it's pretty funny.
That's a
'Cause
joke.
It goes
That's a
on
good
and
joke.
on and on and on, and they never quite reach the goal, and perhaps that's okay.
I have not watched Game of Thrones, but I there's a South Park episode that says it's similar, except you keep waiting for the dragons, and the dragons never show up.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe the dragons have finally shown up on Game
Well,
of
it's over.
Thrones.
Game of Thrones is no more.
Were there dragons?
I honestly
Next
don't know.
year is the year of the dragon, by the way. There are so many cute little dragon cards right now because it's the year of the dragon. Everyone's like, okay, next year's the year of the dragon. And yeah.
I mean, anyway, those of you who are, the anyway here is additional anyway, not stop it anyway. On the topic of of dragons, those of you who are getting New Year's cards from me, if you haven't signed up, please do so. I forgot to make a chat command to do that. I'm gonna have to add that.
I thought there was, because I thought I saw
there should be
one.
one posted at the top of the channel. I'll fix it in a moment. Those of you who are getting New Year's cards, it will have a dragon on it, because it's Year of the Dragon. Hooray.
Yeah.
I need to go and add that. I'm not going to make you do it, but hello, friends.
But yeah, they're not like scary dragons. There's so many like cute dragons right now. They're all green. And they're like, hi, I'm a cute little puffy dragon from Sanrio. Yeah.
Pin forever. That should be up there now. You can now hide it for yourself if you want to, but
Yeah, hide it for ourselves. Thank
that'd
you.
be there for too long. Would you go back to the right, please?
Ha 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 ha. Alphanumeric spam said, hopefully the year doesn't drag on too long.
There we go. There we go.
New Hampshire's want me to sign it too.
It's too late.
Sorry.
I mean, you could if you want to. If you want to, you can go through the 30 or so I've written so far and add noms. After I've done,
New Hampshire's is the only one that wants it.
if you want, you can add to New Hampshire, because New Hampshire is in the pile that we're sending out today. The first 30 of them are going out today. There are about 50 in total so far, and so I got some more to do. But I spent a good couple hours last night writing cards, people, and I hope you all like the little messages I said. If you didn't say who you are in channel, if you gave just your real person name, that's fine, no problems, but you'll get kind of a generic message there as opposed to it's maybe about who you are and how you are. But yeah, thank you all for signing up. It's been really fun getting to imagine where all of the community is around the world. Some Americans, some Europeans, some folks in other places too. It's pretty darn cool.
We say gute Nacht to Chili.
Chili, good night, my friend. Thank you for being with us. Sleep well. Sleep well indeed. It's good to have you
Schlafen Sie
here.
gut?
For sure. Oh, would you like to please more German?
No,
always
that's
fun.
all. That's all.
No. You've done 2. Please do 2 more.
I don't know what else to say.
You could say some nice things. People really enjoy your German because it's definitely better than mine.
Well, bitteschön. Chili says Dankeschön. I say bitteschön.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
You had a little German time.
Then we had a little German time.
Yeah, if you have too much German time, it'll all sound Bavarian pretty soon. Because your main German interlocutor, who is visiting soon, is going to
By
be...
soon, we mean in half a year.
But I want to keep emphasizing this one because it is a good thing for you to look forward to in a life that does not seem super exciting right now because work is so busy.
I mentioned to my colleagues that she is visiting in about 6 months, and my colleague was like, "Are you taking time off?"
Yeah, this will be your first actually scheduled time off of more than 1 day since you've gotten here. That's amazing.
New Hampshire's is excited for the card.
That's good.
For Mr. Darauf.
Yeah, I hope that everyone enjoys the cards. Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good. Anything else you'd like to share with us, Noms, or should we
let's see.
begin pivoting gamely?
Let's see. Anything else to mention? I don't think so. Not at this point in time. Someone said something. Well, we never finished the Christmas proteins discussion. Because I think what I was...
Real quick, anytime that you need a topic, food is that topic.
Exactly.
You can go all day on that one.
I can. I was going to point out that I think in general, a lot of Americans, so many quotation marks here, tend to do like turkey for Thanksgiving and then like some other expensive meat
That's fair.
for Christmas, right? So it could be ham, could be chicken, could be salmon, could be steak.
Yeah, it's probably like the taking of the Christmas feast of the Lord, by which I mean like the temporal Lord.
Okay, I'm
not
like-
not the Lord spiritual.
I was like, are we eating the Lord? Is that what you mean?
I mean,
Like,
I'm sure someone would
have a lot of
appreciate that,
bread?
but no, I mean like the Lord's table, the King's table for us all now. But the thing I was thinking earlier, we were talking about Christmas gifts and end of year wrap ups on podcasts. Go buy this gift or that gift. And I was thinking, man, how nice was it before we could get fruit worldwide cheaply? Because I could just say like, hey little buddy, here's an orange, and they'd say, sir, this is the first orange I've ever seen. I'd say, yes, behold my munificence and generosity. And they'd be happy. Now it's like, oh man, you already have your oranges. What on earth do I buy for you?
You know, people, you reminded me though that people have done fruit here as an end of the year gift. I appreciate that the end of the year, like, little gift at the office is actually, I mean, some fruit is incredibly expensive, but it's typically like a piece of fruit, or here is like
A small candy.
it's not like here is 5 pounds of this, that, and the other thing, and we had to spend a lot of time thinking about it. Like, and then everybody gets like the same thing. It's really quite lovely. Like, here's your piece of fruit, and here's your piece of fruit. Yeah. When New Hampshire said something about Eucharist, I was kind of looking at it through the corner of my eye, and I saw Bucharest, and I'm like, what about Bucharest equals the Lord? Yeah. I Am Dar says, Happy Meal Yoshi wanted a card.
A very long time ago on stream, like maybe 6 years ago on stream, I had a funny moment, or I thought it was funny at least. It may have been humorous, who knows, where I was talking about the kind of giveaways that people are doing on stream to try to drive more and more viewership.
Okay.
And so I just grabbed a random item in front of me on my desk. It was a staple remover. I said, enter right now for a giveaway of this staple remover. And people were, I think, mockingly excited about that. And I started grabbing other random things. And like here, this pen that I'm currently touching, I will give you, right, etc. And then the one that Imdar won was a Happy Meal item. Like, it's very small Yoshi on a bike. And Imdar streams, and in the background of the stream is still the Happy Meal Yoshi. And when I stop by and see Imdar, he always points out the Happy Meal Yoshi, which is a nice connection to have.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, what finally ended the giveaways was I had a pair of shoes, an old pair of shoes. They're ones I've worn, I think, twice.
Okay, it's not that
because
gross.
they didn't fit terribly well. No, that's not true. It's a pair of shoes I bought thinking they would fit me, and they didn't fit me. And so I think I wore them genuinely once or twice. It was no good. And so I did a giveaway, and a person won who was in England. And so I shipped them for like $50 or $60, and they never ever came back to the stream.
Oh.
They got the shoes and then never even came and said thank you. And so
And you didn't say thank you.
Precisely. And so I was so saddened by this that I decided to just stop the international giveaways, and in the process I'll stop the domestic ones. And that's the story of the giveaways.
And here I just want to talk about Happy Meals.
Scammed once again. Oh, speaking of scams, yesterday, for the first time in genuinely, I don't know, 9, 10, 14 years, I played some Team Fortress 2. I played some Team Fortress 2 before Noms got home. It is so much fun. It's a game I really enjoy. It's a game that it's free to play, and so maybe we'll do a community night one day here eventually.
It's free to play now?
It's been free to play all the way through. I'm fairly sure.
That's right.
Maybe initially it was through
like you had
an
to have
orange
Half-Life.
box. Exactly right. But now I think it is free to play. And I had some fun with it. It's one of these games you can play for 20 minutes and really enjoy. And you don't have to dig in for hours and hours and hours. So it's good. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Isn't that? Don't people play League of Legends that way now?
I have played a tremendous amount of that game.
Valorant.
Yeah.
Or what's that other one?
All these games, I don't know about Valorant.
Overkill?
Overwatch. Yeah, but many of these games are funded not by initial purchase price, but instead by buying cosmetics. And so you can get the newest, shiniest hats or the most exciting...
I like to think that people are out there buying Maybelline cosmetics.
Oh, I see. Yeah, these are all fun games, though. Exactly, Kat, exactly. Now it's funded by scamming in hats. I was scammed out of a very expensive hat when I was, I don't know, like 19 or something. Because I believed the person when they said they'd give me the money after I gave them the hat. And they did not. They just kept it, and I felt sad. And that was the end of that story.
That's very strange. It's a very strange thing. I was going to talk about two things.
Do you want to go back to Just Faces? This does feel strange having that open.
Okay.
Upper left-hand corner. Nice.
Nice and nice. I wanted to talk about... let's see. Oh yeah, I wanted to explain why I said, and they never say thank you.
Sure.
Which is one of my favorite quotes from Mad Men, the TV show, where Peggy is telling Dawn that she doesn't feel appreciated at work, and she says, "And you never say thank you." And he roars back at her, "That's what the money is for."
Yeah, which I think is like funny on the one hand, but I think she's also speaking a real truth.
It's terrible.
Because I think some people are motivated purely by money.
Yeah.
But it leads to such like a terrible workplace environment. Because you're not actually engaging as human beings.
Yeah.
I think that's partially the whole story of Mad Men, is that Don does not know how to be a human being anymore, thanks to his wartime experiences, I believe. Yeah. I mean,
and his childhood, I think, too.
Maybe so. Yeah, I think I watched the first couple seasons of that and found it enjoyable enough.
I loved it.
You did.
Watched it every Sunday. It would come out, and I would watch it.
Yeah. Was this a show that you watched as a watch party with friends or all by yourself?
All by myself.
Yeah.
But then we would talk about it right afterwards.
We whom?
Me and my Bavarian friend.
I see. Would you talk with voices or with thumbs?
Either with thumbs, or we talked about it the next day at work.
I see.
Yeah.
But you were really into the watch parties back at that school.
Yeah. I think watch parties are a nice thing. Maybe it's because it reminds me of college, where people would do watch
just
parties.
hang out and watch things casually while doing other stuff too.
Well, but there was only. I am old enough that there was only one TV in the dorm, in the entire building, and it is in the lounge, and so everybody would get together and watch that, right? As opposed to that was the era where there were a few people that had a few people who had their... I was making sure that my shirt wasn't appearing on stream. There were a few people that had TVs and cable in their rooms, but it really was not prevalent.
Yeah. This is the point where it was still relatively uncommon to have internets in your own room, right?
Yeah, you didn't.
Yeah. If you wanted to use the internet...
You go to computer lab.
And so because of this, people were more active in the dorms.
Oh, yeah.
Where I think now, because of the presence of internet inside of private dorms, a lot of our students don't really engage with each other. They just fall into their rooms and do their homework and play video
Yeah.
games. And that's fine and cool.
Yeah.
But I think some element of the college experience has been lost.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've argued that in the future, we should have dorms with no internet connections. And that way no one will come to the school and it will shut down.
Yeah.
So,
There's isn't there some guy who is advocating that when colleges build new dorms, they should just be like very stripped down, no bells and whistles, because it
Yeah.
also costs less for the
so
college.
he's a big donor to one of the California schools. I can't remember what his name is. Oh wait, it's Charlie Munger, who's actually recently died. Charlie Munger, the business partner of
Oh
Warren
wait,
Buffett.
isn't this the residence hall that was called like Hallzilla or something?
It was a very ugly residence hall.
Yeah.
But yeah, his suggestion is that the Disneyification of many college campuses
Yeah.
is such a waste of money, and it leads to an endless arms race
Arms
between
race.
universities.
I think that's true, right? Because everybody feels like they have to have like the nicest, everyone feels like they have to have the nicest rec center and the nicest lounge and the most fresh salads in the cafeteria. And we have some people that we would like to recognize. Dirk Iron Fist has just subscribed for the second month. Thank you very much, Dirk. What?
You're great.
This what?
You're fantastic. You're doing a great job.
Oh, okay. Also, if you own a Mac and you use Zoom and you do things like this, fun little effects appear. You can try it. And then Dirk is first-time chatter. This is the first time Dirk is speaking on chat. Hello.
It does. It's nice.
What?
No, that hello.
Hello.
It's nice. Yeah.
Okay.
I do that.
Yeah. What was I going to look up? Oh, I was going to look up that funny little dorm.
Yes, but you have to make sure you
Dorm.
can see.
Well, I was going to pull it up and then...
That's good. Yeah, it is
the-
Charlie Munger's work. So.
And then, let's see, which button?
The second to the
This one.
exactly right. Yep.
This button. This is what they are calling Dormzilla, which is actually not that bad. But I think what was being disputed was like in the
This
middle.
photo preps?
Yeah, there would be dorms in the middle that would not have windows or something. Yeah, here we go. Let's look at that. Windowless rooms.
So I think right-clicking and opening a new tab, let it go. Make it bigger.
And begin.
Just the image usually. That's fine. All good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you mentioned, the dorm rooms do not have any kind of windows and Control Plus.
Yeah. I know it's the same on a Macintosh.
Is it okay? Yeah. Please chat.
So, oh, I see. So these each have what? How many residents? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7? Is that right? I don't know if I counted this person already.
Yeah. So it does have 7.
Yeah.
So each of the little pods
Yeah.
has 7, and then there's a hallway in the middle called the gallery, and then at the far end there's a games room and a great room and so on. And so it's very much like it's a stripped down. There are places for working, places for socializing, but it's not the most fun, most exciting. There's no guaranteed televisions and so on. It's about being a student primarily.
This looks fun to me. There's a game room. You get your own room to sleep in. You don't have to sleep with somebody else in your room.
Yeah.
That sounds nice. What are
good.
these people complaining about? Kids these days. Who needs sunlight? You're in college.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the case, though, that many students and parents think of it as the school that I will send my money to should give me the best bang for my buck. And they're saying the bang for the buck, not really in terms of networking, not really in terms of connections, not in terms of education, certainly, but more instead of what kind of exciting experience will I have.
What
Now,
kind of networking are you talking about? Like
like,
internet networking or like,
well,
hello, how
I
you
think-
doing there?
I think both, but at the same time, I also think that a lot of people go to college with a mind towards what friendships they make will be advantageous for later business life. I think
That's certainly how I went to college.
I mean, I did not go to college that way either, but how it goes.
Yeah. Okay. I think it is time for us to play some Some video Quakos.
Okay, excellent. Please don't close that. Please don't close that.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
good.
You like to leave one.
Exactly. So if you please push Alt-Tab, holding down the Alt, removing the tab. Cool. And then click on the game, which is at the bottom left row. Awesome. All right, now there are a couple other things to do real quick. So number one, I'd like you to go to the volume mixer on the right-hand side, up one window. And then,
I can't go
you have to Alt-Tab out for that, unfortunately. Yeah, and it's now you can move up, I believe. There you go. So please go ahead and take the pretzel line and gradually bring it down to 0.
Bye-bye, piano music.
Hey, good job, good job. And then please go ahead and click on the Chances Sonar one. Not that, sorry, the music actually. It's entirely muted. Yeah, so go ahead and click on that, bring it down just a tiny bit. And that should be good. Yeah, exactly right. All right, then push the second button at the top line from the left. That one right there, absolutely right. Hey, there you go. Friends,
We matched our outfits to the game.
that's actually not true, but I appreciate the deception. So, Noms, what do you know about this game as we get started today?
I know it has something to do with trying to decode what they're saying, so it's partially a puzzler. And then I remember there was something about stealth, which you are responsible for.
We'll see how that goes. Yeah, so the volume's very quiet right now. I think it'll get louder in the game. So I know nothing of this game past what you just said there. I don't really know how it's played. There are no exciting buttons. There's not much to do. And so whenever you're ready, just get to it and have some fun.
Okay, let's play.
Do you want to talk a little about your background playing experience, what kind of games you play, or do you just want to play?
When I was a child, I played some platformers, not very well. Just like average children. I like puzzlers.
Yeah.
I like Tetris.
Cool.
I like some of these kind of experiential games, but like I very rarely finish games. I don't know. I lose some steam. Ha.
Yeah, we're going to play until 11:30 today, because we have places to be. As right now, it is currently 9:30.
Okay, we
so
have
got
two hours.
Going to be some fun. I wish you the best of luck. Godspeed. Enjoy yourself.
Choose an empty slave slot.
Slave slots?
Save slot. Wait, which empty slot shall
They're
we
all
use?
the same. How about we do number 1, because you're
Okay.
number 1 to me.
Thank you. Oh, there's a little clink that I heard, yeah.
There is. We might enlouden that, we'll see.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Friend, you'll remember previously when I was on stream, got motion sick. Let's hope this doesn't happen again. Should I turn the sound up?
I was actually maybe down.
Get up
So
there.
leave it for right now. It might just be the intro's a little louder.
Okay.
Oh, things are happening. Things are happening.
Oh, there's a person. Click on the background to move. You can also choose to play with a controller. We don't have a controller. Oh gosh. Okay, so it's like go here, go
So it
here.
looks like you came out of that sarcophagus. You are the beast who has arrived.
Can I get back in? I can get back in.
It's too early. Get back in the box.
Okay, let's go down the stairs.
Nice.
Oh gosh, running down the stairs. Oh gosh. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Well done. Excellent clicking, my friend.
Oh, what's here? Can I get in there?
Maybe a staircase, or you can perhaps look over that vista. Maybe you throw yourself off.
I always try to do things like that to see if they'll.
I mean, some
they'll
games do
let
allow
me.
you to engage in some like very strange behavior.
Okay, let's go up the stairs.
But okay.
Oh, having come up the stairs, let's. Oh.
So why were you buried so deep down? I wonder. Did you choose to go into stasis? Did you instead get locked away by some people who call you the deceiver?
I think I would like to wear this outfit for Halloween next year.
Actually, if you were to put up your hood, you would not
Oh yeah,
look so
that's right.
different
That's
from that.
right. Oh, here we go, friends. Here
Oh,
we
boy.
go.
Oh, boy.
I am the main character. Here we go. Oh.
Good job. Good
And then
job.
I have to kind of stand like this.
That's good. I mean, hunching forward, that's definitely good for your spine, and a good nerd pose all the way.
All right. Okay, and now we're going up the stairs.
You found your way outside.
Yeah, who made this place? What is happening?
And those are the questions.
Why is it broken? There are some broken Oh, okay.
This
all
is
right.
lovely already. I want to
is
say that the
this?
graphics
Yeah.
are nice. I think any game, the first time I see water, I immediately think, wow, that water looks amazing. This
I
one
touch
definitely
it?
does.
It doesn't
You touch
let
the water.
me.
No, I bet
Yeah.
you're allergic to water. Hydrophobic through and through.
I don't know, man. Let's try to walk across here and see what happens. Can I walk here? Nope. They tell me I
So
have
you
to go
may
up the
not
stairs.
swim.
Well, maybe
So-
we'll come back there eventually.
Did you see the interesting thing about the lock down a bit?
No.
Okay, it's not essential. It's just something I noticed when we were going through. The lock has a flip switch on the other side. Not that one, but the one farther
this
down.
one?
Well, there's that also.
Yeah.
It's fine. I mean, I don't mean to backseat you.
Someone's like, oh, you know how you could actually play
No,
this
no,
game.
no. It's just something to plan
Over
for
here?
the future. Exactly right. I noticed that. You can't do it now, but just something to keep in mind as we go. Look at me doing the backseating already.
Yeah, exactly. The person who like dislikes it is having it is doing it. Click on an item to interact with it. Well, I want to look at this thing. Can I see this thing? Okay.
Ooh.
This journal will record all the glyphs I discover. Which journal?
It looks like that.
What's this? What does
You can
this
click
say?
it and see. So those are the
When
glyphs
you
you
think
see.
of I guess you can click on it to note your hypothesis.
You
Takes
can
it
read,
to
you
click
can
on-
read a little louder.
Okay.
You're fine. It's just make sure you maintain a steady volume, please.
Okay. Okay. Oh, so there are two things. One has a repeated character, so the second character is repeated. The first character is different. Okay. So I mean, my hypothesis at this point is like the second character means like a door or something, and the first one is like open, and the second one is closed.
Seems
right?
probable to me also.
Yeah. Okay.
So the X is actually the very bottom in the middle.
Oh,
Yeah.
which is I can't see.
Block with the microphone. You'll be blocking something all the
Okay.
way.
So yeah, this might be like closed. That might be like open.
Cool.
Right.
In that case, you can click on it, I think, and interact with it.
Oh wait, isn't there like somewhere where it said I can add my hypotheses?
Yeah, maybe in the big book, if you click on them down below. So down below that. No, you can see it in the very middle of the screen, the thing it's pointing to right now.
This thing?
To the right-hand side. Yeah! I think you click on those.
Oh, okay.
There you
Oh,
go.
so I think this might mean door.
Nice.
Maybe? Hypothesis?
I like it.
Hypothesis is this might mean like open.
Nice.
Hypothesis.
Or closed. We'll see.
Well, it's in the bottom position.
Is it? Okay. Okay, I like that.
I looked at that one, and this might mean closed. Maybe. Let's see. Okay. All right. And so we click on out of here. See, it is in the bottom position,
I like it.
and
I like it.
the door is closed, I believe.
Nice.
What happens?
So you can see now as you mouse over.
That is
You see as you mouse over what
yeah,
happens?
that I think it means.
That's great.
It's probably close, not close-a. Probably close.
I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, probably close. Probably the verb, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Alright.
the escape key, does it close this thing also?
Yes,
Hey,
thank
good
goodness.
to know.
Thank goodness. All right. This is glowing.
Maybe the switch actually says, be killed. Hey, it worked. So I wonder if the language that you just learned or hypothesized carries through. So later if you see, like, destroy the door part will all be filled in.
I should hope so. And once I see enough of those, I can say I believe that this word means door. And then it goes diddly-dee-dee.
That'd be great.
And this is how we defeat the game.
Yeah, there's a pretty famous paper by W.V.O. Quine on the impossibility of radical translatability, in which he says if you meet a person and share no languages at all, and not even common like language scheme, then if someone's pointing at a rabbit, you do not know that the word they're saying means rabbit. They might be suggesting the color of the thing, or the movement of the thing, or look, it's an animal generally. This game nicely challenges that. Maybe it's possible to find a way into it, though it does use our conceptual schema of open and close and so on.
Yeah. I have heard very good things about Baba Is You. I am very interested in playing Baba Is You. Also, the other Joshua has subscribed now for 4 months. 4 months. Thank you, Joshua.
There we go. Thank you for the thank you, Noms, and thank you, Joshua, indeed. You did
There's
great.
also backstream announcing happening here. Back seat announcing. I feel like that guy James on that show. Yeah, okay. If needed, use the middle button to reveal all the interactive items in the surroundings. What middle button?
So on the mouse,
Yeah.
the scroll wheel also pushes in. Ooh.
Naruhodo. Okay. Oh gosh. And I didn't see the different. Oh gosh.
You can hold it down again. It's not a one-time use.
No. I didn't see the second prompt that it gave me, but I guess
Oh.
it wasn't that important.
Who knows?
All right.
Oh,
Open, close, open, close, open.
how cool is that?
Open,
So
close.
it does carry
Open,
forward.
close, open. is what I am now hypothesizing this says. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, excuse me. Okay, so open, open, close, open, close, open is what I. Oh, that's not what's happening,
Well, okay.
right? According to this, my hypothesis was that it would be open, open, closed, open, closed, open. But what we actually get is not open, open, close, open, close, open.
I agree. It's not that way at all.
Well, let's interact with some things and see what happens. So, yeah. Haha. Oh, that's what I'm supposed to do.
Hey! Make it so!
Sorry for being a dum-dum.
You're not done at all.
Open, open, close, open, close, open. Okay, so let's go over here. Oh gosh, sorry, I didn't click me to close. Open, open, close, open, close, open. What?
When you're thinking, you become very quiet. When you're like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this.
Really?
Yeah.
I have no idea. Okay, so I am going to come over here, and I'm going to open this one. Oh, yeah. So now I have open, open, close, open, close, open.
And I guess what that means is
That must be correct.
you confirm your
So
hypothesis.
maybe I should go over here, or oh gosh, what has happened?
You could go out again.
Yeah. What I meant to do is to click here, and click this. Now what is it like?
I don't think there's a way you can say it definitely means that. I think hypotheses are all we have right now.
Oh, I thought it said that once I am sure of something, I can.
Oh, maybe. I don't actually know how to do that. I
Maybe
didn't say
somebody
it part.
remembers that part. Resorti's teaching style is showing, which apparently is telling people they're doing it wrong.
I did not do any such thing. Someone in chat says the game confirms them for you later.
Oh, okay, that's lovely. That's
Yeah.
lovely. All right. Well, let's look at this little hole. Okay, are there any other things to interact with? Okay. Okay, let's go upstairs. Oh, gosh. Here's my little book.
Oh!
Drag each glyph into the slot that you think matches it. I see. Here we go. So, open. This looks open, right?
Yeah, open or unlock it looks like.
Door. I think this door. And I think this is close. Oh, this is brilliant, actually.
Brilliant in what sense?
Because these are images rather than words, you can, localization is easier.
Oh, that's very, very smart.
Yeah.
Because you're adding in the actual words.
Yeah.
I
In
mean, it can also
your
be useful
language.
for people who speak different languages to play together even.
Yeah.
Or talk about their experiences playing.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
The more glyphs you translate, the better you will understand your interlocutors. Yeah. If you haven't figured out the meaning of a glyph yet, you don't have enough slots in your journal, keep looking around. Okay.
Oh, so I wonder if it only shows you a door, for instance, if you interact with a door at some point. If you don't have enough slots in the journal. We'll see. Who knows? Escape key always works, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, nice.
Look at me and my little journal. All right, let's go upstairs, little buddy.
Oh, so
Gary says, "Well, I might not want to play this game if I had to write the symbols to paper like the old days." Well, see, I was a little bit worried that I was like, oh no, am I going to have a piece of paper to write all these down? But no, the game does it for you.
it's nice. I mean, the journal mechanic is very cool.
Yeah.
I like to imagine what should we call our character? What kind of word do you want to use to describe him so I can talk about him that way? Him, her, them.
Yeah, I was going to say, why is it him a him?
I apologize.
Maybe it's Sinar.
Okay.
Because these are the chants of Sinar.
Cool. So the character we're going to call Sinar, I like to imagine they're taking the time to scrawl these little messages for us.
I don't think we should call him Sinar, actually.
Him?
Yeah, maybe. What do you all think we should name this person?
The word I was going to mention is like the seer or the translator. Those seem fun to me, but I'm sure other people in chat have much better ideas.
Yeah, I think we could have a name just like, Mitch or something.
If you're going to pick just a name, then I guarantee chat will tell you one name to use. Hey, Cyber Oracle, you got there first. Nice job, nice job.
Okay, Kevin it is. Here goes Kevin.
Yeah.
I mean, Lamzak said Bob Bomber. Who is this person? Hi. Oh gosh, there's a little exclamation point. Okay, I got 3 more new things. So this might be hello or something.
Or how dare you? Or rabbits.
I don't know. Look, I can put lots of conjectures in here, right? And they seemed kind of like friendly. They didn't seem like angry, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I like it. Oh, my YouTube stream tile stuff from yesterday. I really should fix that. If you pardon me briefly, I don't need to take the mouse over. You can stay here. Thank you for catching that, Pepper. I should have changed that. Oh, I know what I didn't change. I'm sorry. So the restream page needs to change over. Yeah, this multi-streaming thing is not as easy as I think it should be. So, all right, we're live right now. Good to good. Change this one over to not Against the Storm, but instead we change it over to today's game called The Chance of Sonar. Yeah, thank you, Pepper, for catching that one. Hope